What's going on, guys? Freelou here. Now doing something a little bit different, doing a regular commentary. Yeah, I know, it's such a big deal. I don't do them very often. So, you know, cherish it while you can. But I joined into this game kind of late, and I do quite decent. I put it close in the video description, so I think I might have gone on almost a nuclear streak, so I don't know. Probably, but oh well, I do really good. But the video isn't really about the gameplay, obviously, as you guys can tell by the title. Going to be talking about the Call of Duty community. Now, I've been sort of wanting to do, I guess, this topic for a while, but I haven't just been too lazy to do it. So I was going to do two different videos. I was going to do like one talking about the community, and then one sort of video about why, you know, like why if Activision made you know, like a World War II game or a World War II era Call of Duty, why that wouldn't work in this day and age. Because in my opinion, I don't think it would work. I don't think it would be like, it would be successful in the beginning because that's, you know, what people want. You know, quotation air quotation marks there. But it's not what, I don't know. I just like. I think like if Treyarch this year if they had done a World War II instead of Black Ops 3, I don't think that the game would still be as, I guess, successful as it is now. It would have been in the first 2 weeks because it would have been what everyone wanted, but I don't think it would have. I don't want to say survived, because I mean we survived through Ghosts and Advanced Warfare when people were saying that they weren't really good games, but I think in terms of you know, I think in terms of like longevity, longevity, right? It wouldn't have survived this long, and people wouldn't, like, I guess, be watching it as, like, I guess there wouldn't be as many viewers and as many people watching Black Ops 3 or, you know, World War II videos. But of course, that's just my opinion. So yeah, I sort of have, I guess, a love-hate kind of relationship with the Call of Duty community. Obviously I'm a part of it because I post Call of Duty content. I watch videos on it. I enjoy the game. It's not my favorite Call of Duty, but you know, I enjoy Call of Duty. You know, every Call of Duty, because at the end of the day, it is Call of Duty. It's just, you know, they all share similar themes, and they're all just really fun to play, and you know, just fun for me in general. But yeah, I don't know, like, I mean, I guess my sort of perception of the Call of Duty community is like the YouTube comments, but that isn't really like the whole of the community, because there's a lot of people that just don't comment just because they don't need to, right? The people who comment are the ones who are the loudest, the most opinionated, the most people that need to say something for whatever reason, because they want to say something, they want to get their opinion across, they want other people to know their opinion. And I guess that's sort of my, I guess, I don't know, I guess stereotype of the Call of Duty community, but obviously that's not everyone, because I mean, you know, I don't post comments all the time on every video, but I'll do it if it's a funny video, or I have a question to ask, like, you know, what was that or something. But yeah, sorry, I'm trying. Oh man, I should really write down a script for this. I'm so bad, and sorry, I'm trying to get better at commentaries and doing all that, and I will eventually get better and all that. And I don't know, I'm just really bad at like doing commentaries and talking in general, like in real life too. Like I'm so bad at presentations and speaking in public in front of people, just because it's just something I don't do, and definitely YouTube and doing this thing has gotten me a lot sort of better and more comfortable at it, but sometimes I just forget what I want to say and all that. But yeah, like I said, I think that if they had done a World War II instead of a Black Ops 3 for this year, it wouldn't be as, it wouldn't have been like people wouldn't have been as interested in it for this long as for Black Ops 3, right? But that's just my opinion, right? Obviously, there's other people have other opinions, but I don't know. Some people think that like there's too many of these futuristic Call of Duties now. I think that's just. I mean, that might be true for the FPS sort of games in total, right? Like, there's been Destiny, there's been Titanfall, there's been all these other games that are really set in that are really trying to hit that futuristic kind of gritty, futuristic, might happen in the future sort of thing. But there's only been like 2 Call of Duties. There's only been Advanced Warfare and Ghosts. Ghosts. There's only been Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, right? Like, wow, that's so much. Like, some people count Ghost, although that was... I mean, there wasn't really anything too futuristic in that, so I still say that's in the modern era. Because if you say Ghost is futuristic, then you can probably say MW3 is too, because it was set in the year 2016, and it was only like 2011 when that game was, published or whatever. But I don't know, like, I just think it's good because, right? Like not Activision, but like Treyarch and Sledgehammer, like when they released the futuristic Call of Duties and all that, it sort of gave them an excuse. It sort of gave them an excuse to actually change up the game, right? So now they can have new movement mechanics, new movement systems, new jumping around. Like, it adds more creativity, and this is it's the first Call of Duties in a while where like it's actually different. You can like. The maps look so different, right? Splash, like this map right here. It's like it's a water park map, right? Like, that wouldn't have been able to been done really that much in like MW3 or Black Ops 2, but you're able to do it here because it's wacky, it's creative, it's just out there, right? There's already jumping around and people just jumping around and double jumping and all that. And I just enjoy it too because I think it adds a lot of skill into Call of Duty, which sort of these older Call of Duties don't have as much. It's more just like camping and head glitching, right? And Black Ops 2 definitely has a lot of head glitching in it, but Advanced Warfare, I didn't come across any campers because I could easily just jump over them, and because they're campers and they aren't good, they're just good at like holding one button and then shooting. I can easily jump over them, and then they can't track me with their aim because they don't have aim. And that's sort of why I like these futuristic Call of Duties, and it gives good players chances to outplay these kind of players who aren't as good. And if you don't like these older Call of Duties, yeah, I mean, of course you're entitled to your own opinion, but either you're not giving it a chance because other people have said that, or you're just not good at it. And you just gotta accept that you're not good at this Call of Duty. I don't know, and like with the previous CODs, you can't really like change a lot about it, in my opinion. You can't like, I don't know, like with these World War II Call of Duties, there's no creativity in it. I feel it's gonna be like similar maps, right? It's gonna be same guns, so it's gonna be MP40, Thompson, whatever the M1 carbine, whatever gun. I can't remember the guns that they had in that Call of Duty, but it's gonna be those guns. It's gonna be the campaign's good. The story mode's gonna be the same, right? It's gonna be whatever the fuck. It's gonna be like, the Germans versus the Russians and whatever, Russians and Americans, and then it's gonna be the Americans versus the Japanese and trying to kill Hitler and all that. You don't really have room for, like I said, like creativity and just sort of like doing all this stuff. Although I sort of agree, I kind of would have liked maybe a modern warfare for the next, like a modern Call of Duty for the next Call of Duty, like for Infinity Ward's Call of Duty, which is up and coming, which is Ghost 2, but this one's set in the farthest future yet. It's like 4000 AD or whatever. And that being said, it still might not have a new, like a different movement mechanic system. It could still be boots on the ground, or just be like a completely different movement system, right? With the whole because it's gonna be in space, apparently. And I think that would be kind of cool because now there's no up, there's no down, there's no floor at all. It'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of slow though, so they'd have to like change it up with like maybe thrusters on the back. But that'd be kind of cool. And like the map designs, although the map designs would be kind of similar because it's all in space and there isn't really anything in space. But if they could put like maybe like ships and stuff, and but that'd be kind of neat to actually have one in space where all you guys are just floating and in the air and kind of like going up and down. Like that'd be kind of cool. I think the problem that most people had was it was too like, especially in Advanced Warfare, it was like people would just jump too far and too high, like really fast. And the thing with if they do the space thing, like space, it's not really like the space thing is like not really fast. Like if you've ever seen space movies, like the ships are moving like really fast, but in space it's sort of like moving through liquid, like it's really slow. But I think that would just be really cool. I mean, I trust in Infinity Ward more than any other developer just because I enjoy their games. I enjoy their multiplayer. They make the best Call of Duties in my opinion. Their multiplayer is just the smoothest. Their hit detections are the best. So I trust in them. I believe that it will be a good game. Will the Call of Duty community like it? On the other hand, I don't know because I truly believe that the Call of Duty community does not know what they want. I remember back when Titanfall was coming out. People were like, I remember seeing this in the comment section. Oh man, Titanfall is basically Call of Duty with Titans, right? And then literally fast forward a year later to Advanced Warfare where they're showing gameplay, and then I saw, literally not shitting you, saw comments that were like, oh my god, Advanced Warfare is like Titanfall without Titans, right? And that literally like makes no sense if you think about it, because then it's like, yeah, I guess you're right, it's Call of Duty. Like, by your logic, it's Call of Duty. I don't know. And then I remember like before all the Advanced Warfare and new movement system, people were like commenting like, we want change, we want a new Call of Duty, we want something different and all that. And then we got that in Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, and now people are backtracking and saying, we didn't say that, we didn't want that, or we said that, but we didn't want it. Like, oh, shut up. I like it because it shows that they're trying and they're actually putting in new stuff and not just... Because, I mean, they could easily just re-release the same game every year and just be done with it, right? But it shows that, I think the past two Call of Duties at least, they have been putting a lot of effort and, going against what people sort of want, which I think is good. I don't know. And yeah, sorry for talking too long. I know the gameplay actually kind of like recycled there. But, I don't know, like I said, sorry for talking too long. And that's the thing with the 3-year cycle now, is that if something that we don't want it in the next Call of Duty, it might not get changed until 3 Call of Duties later. So the new movement system might not be taken out until Advanced Warfare 2 or until after that, because that's sort of their thing. Just because it's a 3-year cycle, so Infinity Ward has been working on this Call of Duty since after they released Ghost 1, right? And Advanced Warfare has probably started on their Call of Duty after Treyarch's Call of Duty after Black Ops 3 has been released, right? They're definitely working on Advanced Warfare 2 or whatever the next title is going to be called for Sledgehammer's Call of Duty. Like, they're definitely already working on it. They've already started, right? So they're sort of already along in the development cycle where they can't change it. So even if they wanted to, they couldn't change it. And I sort of hope that they don't. And like, I don't know. Like I said, the Call of Duty community doesn't know what they want, right? Because back in Advanced Warfare, right? People like the reason. I don't want to say the main reason why Exo Zombies kind of sucked, but the reason why it wasn't maybe as good as Treyarch is because, obviously it's Treyarch, but and it was mostly the same thing, but is that people were really pushing it for some reason. Like, I saw Drifter and Allier make videos on possible third-party mode, right? Because every Call of Duty has a third-party, like a third mode thing, right? Like multiplayer, zombies, and then story or whatever, right? Like Ghost was story, multiplayer, and then extinction, right? There's always that third horde mode survival thing, but you could tell that Advanced Warfare, you could tell that Sledgehammer was not gonna put that in and then they just kind of cave at the last second, and that's what Exo Zombies happened to be, right? Like, it wasn't bad. I actually enjoy it more than Treyarch Zombies, just because it was kind of cool. I like jumping around. But it was definitely a lot easier. And I don't know, like I said, the Call of Duty community does not know what they want. You know, we want to be shown what we want. We just like give us something, and hopefully the other people like it. I mean, I like it because it's Call of Duty. At the end of the day, like I said, you have to do a lot to kind of piss me off of Call of Duty to make me think that it's not Call of Duty anymore. But I don't know. Like I said, I think it'll be good. The next one will definitely be good because it's Infinity Ward, and they make really good Call of Duties. But will the sort of rest of the community like it? Will the rest of the Call of Duty community like it? That I don't know. That will just have to, you know, wait and see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Sorry for looping the video and talking extremely long, but that's sort of my thing. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.